Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome back to my channel. It's me, Tshidi, Radebe, back on your screens once again. And in today's video, we're going to be sorting out my disastrous dry 4C hair, and we're going to be moisturizing that, but specifically focusing on my scalp. So I'm showing you guys the state in which my scalp is in right now. Super dry. You guys can see the little, white little flakes over there. That means that my scalp is dry AF, and it's dry like this because I haven't put on any sort of oils on my hair since I've stretched my hair, which was about 3 weeks ago. So I'm going to be using what I've already used before, so I'm not going to get into the products per se, and obviously going to be using my favorite leave-in conditioner, which is the sequel from Ode to the Motherland. My voice is somewhat a bit back, because I've been sick, and in this video specifically I didn't want to do too much talking because I was in a rush and I needed to moisturize my hair. But not just that, again, I'm still recovering for my little flu situation. So I'm first going to divide my hair into sections so that it's easier for me to work that way, clip the rest of the hair behind. Also, if you still don't have clips, I don't know, man, you need to fix that, okay? I'm going to also be using my secret moisturizer, of course, so to moisturize the rest of my hair strands. So the topic at hand, and I think maybe we could have a debate about it in the comment section, which is it good or is it bad to moisturize or rather oil your scalp? The answer to this, I'm gonna say it depends, okay? There are people who have scalp issues and need to oil their scalp regularly in order for it not to be extremely excessively dry, and that people like myself who have a healthy scalp whereby we don't really need to oil our scalp because that could lead to clogging our follicles. So it really depends on the kind of scalp you have. But what I can say in terms of taking care of your scalp, you have to make sure that you're not using a shampoo that is going to strip your scalp out of its natural oils, which is called sebum. Okay, make sure that your shampoo that you're using is very, very gentle, because once all of this is done, once your wash day is done and the after effects of the shampoo still lingers on your scalp, and if you had put some bad ingredients on your scalp, it's going to show. Your scalp is going to react, and some of these shampoos have ingredients that cause inflammation and that causes irritation. So just be careful also with the shampoo that you're using. And how you also take care of your scalp is how you moisturize it, like which parts of your fingers are you using. If you are gonna ever use your fingernails, just know that you are ruining your scalp, okay? You are creating long-term damage, and I don't suggest that. As you can see that I'm using my finger pads to make sure that I am putting the oil directly on my scalp, and I'm also dividing that section into smaller sections so that I can get the oil throughout my scalp and not just the outer layers. You guys can see that I'm really getting in there with that oil, but also not taking too much. You don't have to do this step. I was just being extra, honestly, and I wanted to use both products on my hair, on my scalp specifically. So what I'm gonna do with this, I took a little bit, less than 10 cents, okay, half of a 10 cents size of the MPL hair food product, and I'm going to focus that a little bit on my scalp, and the rest of it I'm going to put on my ends. I felt like my ends just needed a little bit of a thicker film than normal, and that's what I decided to do. Once I'm done with that, I'm going to put my hair in a 3-strand braid, and then 2 hours later or an hour later, I'm going to take this down and wear it as a style. So the beauty of working on stretched hair is that you don't have to wait for overnight things, and as you can tell, I'm not using a lot of product. That's the other thing. Since I've been wearing my hair out like this is the first time I'm using an insanely heavy product, which is the MPL and the hair food. So obviously, you guys will see in just a minute, my hair is going to look like it's been weighed down a bit. It's going to look thicker. That's only because of the oils, and previously I've not been using that. My hair's remained very fluffy, movable, airy. If the wind comes, it goes with it, because I have not been putting any oils. So I can tell that my hair is definitely starting to feel heavy because of the oils. So for me, if you want to know which oils you should use if you are going to start to do scalp massaging, I would say you stick on the lighter oils. Stick to grapeseed, use like babasu. Mura oil is also good for you. It's a nice low porosity oil, especially babasu. Like, I love babasu oil. It's just that I haven't really gotten the chance to talk like about it as of yet, but I will be doing a oils video later on. So so this is basically how I take care of my scalp. How many times do I do this? This is the first time I do this year, okay? And I don't really like to focus a lot of my energy on my scalp, because as long as if your scalp is clean, you'll be able to produce healthy hair. My main focus on my hair is always my ends and my hair strands, especially my ends, because they are the oldest parts of my hair, and I'm trying to keep them alive because that's the only way I'll be able to retain length. I'm not worried about what's growing out of my scalp too much because I keep my scalp clean, and that's that. So this is how I looked. You guys can see, if you look at my previous video and this, you guys can see that my hair is like quite dense here. It's looking very heavy, a little bit weighed down, but it still has a lot of volume. I did pick it, and this is how I look basically. And yeah, my hair looked really nice. So I think I would highly suggest for people who are still, who don't want to work on stretched hair, listen, it has a lot of perks, and this is one of them, that you can just moisturize your hair the same day and wear the same hairstyle, wear out the hairstyle within like a few hours, because your hair is not actually damp, it's not wet or anything, it's lightly moisturized. And that is that. So you guys, also thank you so much for following my business, which is called African Curiosity, on my Instagram, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye for now.